These are a special series I'm doing at the moment, as some of you may know that follow your astrology as well as your card readings and tea leaf readings. Jupiter will be changing houses in November until December of next year. So this will affect all of us in different ways, but it will definitely affect us. Jupiter's a big planet. It's the planet of expansion. And so I've done a reading for each star sign using the tea leaf fortune telling cards, because for me Jupiter always is kind of the guy that makes you win the lotto or gives you an overseas trip or brings you a new car. That's how I feel about Jupiter anyway. So just have a look at your sun, rising and moon sign, because it will give you sort of a clearer outline of what all would be coming into your life, or a fuller story that Jupiter will bring in for you for the next year. That is from November 2018 until December 2019. If you would like personal or private readings, that amazing soulmate reading, or if you would like to subscribe to your weekly update for your star sign, please go to the links in the description box below. So Cancer, for your transit of Jupiter for the following year, from November to December of next year, you get the haystack, the tree, the quill, the skull, the unicorn, the cobweb, the crown, the carriage, and bread. So yours is a little bit different from most of the other star signs in that there's a definite story happening which has a culmination probably towards the latter part of the year. I'd say the last 3 months of next year, when you will actually get the dividends in. So with the other star signs, what has basically been happening is the beginning of the transit and the end of the transit sees Jupiter giving its goodies. Yours is almost as if it's saving it all up at the end of the transit, because it's a pretty big one, pretty lot of great stuff happening at the end of this transit. What you're first dealing with is a karmic situation, a fated situation. It seems to be connected to your family. It seems to be about getting back to the basics of your family. That's what the quill says. The skull says there's hidden secrets that can harm you. The unicorn says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And the cobweb says protected from negative forces beyond your control. So it's either a case of you keeping something quiet in your family, or someone in your family is keeping something quiet. However, that warning of it could harm you never comes to fruition, because the cobweb says you're protected from negative forces. So it perhaps worrying you. Something's worrying you, maybe, that you know, and you're worried if it comes to light, or if you say something, that it's going to cause a problem, but it's not. You're protected from the outcome of this, so don't worry about it, the cards are saying. The unicorn says use your intuition to make the changes. So if there's something that you're keeping quiet about that's going to influence your family, and you feel it could have a negative result, or that they won't be accepting of it, or you worry too much about something, do not worry so much, because you are protected from the outcome of whatever this is. Because it's fated, this situation means there's not much you can have done to have changed this, whatever it is in your life. That get back to basics is perhaps you've clouded your thoughts with a lot of things, you've clouded your feelings with a lot of things, and you kind of need to sort of scale it down to the basic issue here. And then trust your intuition to work your way through this. How best to present what it is if you're going to present it. How best to go about it if you're going to keep quiet about it. But ultimately, you finish up the year with honor and respect. In other words, you will deal with this beautifully. You will come through with flying colors. The carriage says a journey, either physical or mental, and a period of prosperity and abundance is the final card. So after all of this, it will have been a journey. It will definitely have been a journey. For some of you, actually physically going to go on a journey at the end of this. It will culminate in you going on a journey, on a trip. And what it delivers is abundance. So it's going to be abundance of happiness or abundance of material goods, but there's an abundance and prosperity, it says. So it's a very, very nice culmination to the story. It's just a bit of, I think, dealing with whatever it is in a family way that needs to be brought to the surface, or that you can't actually let everybody know about, but you do need to carry out the situation. You do need to work your way through the situation with perhaps not telling everybody. But don't worry so much about it because the outcome is fine. Don't worry about the fact that maybe you need to keep something quiet. That you worry about it's going to come out and people will get to know because you're protected no matter what the situation is. But trust your gut feelings. That unicorn right in the middle of your reading is saying that. Just use your intuition, trust your gut feelings. Cancer is very, very good at listening to their gut feelings, at having a very clear sort of channel to their gut feelings as such. They can very, very clearly hear their intuition. So listen to it, navigate your way like that. And if you need to make those changes this year, listening to your gut feelings, because ultimately it's successful. You complete a wonderful journey, whether it's actually a physical journey or it's just a mental journey, and there is prosperity and abundance waiting for you by the end of Jupiter transit. Very nice reading. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.